Hey everybody, welcome to English 205 for the extended summer session 2019. Uh, Really excited that you've decided to take this course, as I'm sure you are as well. A couple of things I just want to say at the outset. I've assigned a lot of reading for this course because basically what an online summer course does is it takes about 15 weeks worth of material, a semester's worth of material, and condenses it into about 7 or 8 weeks, right? So there is going to be a lot of reading for this course, but the good news is that you all have the syllabus ahead of time. So feel free to read ahead, right? Each week or each module is going to be split up into 2 units, right? So one unit may not have a lot of reading, and the next unit may have a lot more reading. So you can always sort of read ahead when the opportunity presents itself. Um, you're going to be able to access everything through the learning modules. So for each given week, you go to the learning modules page on Blackboard and you can scroll to the learning module for that week. You're going to find the schedule for readings. You're going to find the discussion board forums. You're going to find, in case I've included any additional readings that isn't in the Norton Anthology, which you all ordered for this class, those readings will be there on Blackboard. So basically, if you stick to the learning modules, you also find the lectures. So there's going to be a short lecture, no more than 10 minutes for each unit of the learning module, right? Where I'm just going to basically be giving you sort of a background, some background information on what it is you're going to be reading, some historical context, some literary historical context, and just basically a way for you to get a sense of what it is you're going to be looking for and what it is you're going to be doing. Um, so aside from weekly readings, we're also going to be having bi-weekly discussion board posts. Those are supposed to be very short, concise, and analytical, and very text driven, right? So not a lot of historical generalizations about the period, not a lot of plot summary, no plot summary if possible, right? Basically going to be making an argument about the passage that I've asked you to look at, or you will pick a passage if I ask you to do that, um, cite the text, give me the lines of interest, and then have a reflection on it, or make a, do an analysis or an assessment of those lines and how the lines help you make the argument you've made about the text and maybe reestablish the greater significance of this moment from the text to the work as a whole, right? But the assignments are going to vary from week to week, but every week you're going to have two different posts and they'll all be short, 300 to 500 words. If you give me 250 but it's really solid work, then that's totally fine. And they're all analysis driven, right? And then you'll have the final at the end of the year, which I'll give you more information about that. So I also have for you when you go to the welcome page, you click the learning modules on the left side of the screen, go to the welcome page, you'll find this lecture, you'll find a forum for general questions, right? So because it's an online forum, I'm not going to be, sitting in my office holding in-person office hours. I do answer my email very quickly, but if these are general questions that aren't addressed on the syllabus, you can always put them in that forum. Maybe your classmates can help you answer that, or maybe I can step in and answer questions that everybody seems to be having, right? And then you'll also find the water cooler, where basically you guys can jump in there and you can talk about the readings, you can talk about, Game of Thrones, you can talk about whatever it is you like, right? That's just a forum for the class to sort of like um, come together and as much as we can have a social forum, right, in an online class. Um, but aside from that, I don't know if I necessarily have any more things to say about clarification. I'm sure that there will be things that will come up. What I will say is that this is an online class, an extended session, and you do need to commit a lot of time to reading for this class. I've tried to limit the reading as much as possible. It was a lot more when I first started out. But think of this as pretty much tantamount to a part-time job, right? between 15 upwards to 20 hours a week to do the readings, to do the discussion boards, to respond to at least one of your classmates' discussion board posts each week, and to interact with all the materials and things like that, the lectures and whatnot. The lectures I'll try to keep fairly short just because I don't think you want to listen to me drone on, and just sort of keep it to the basics and what's really necessary. So, you know, keep up with what's on the learning modules, check your emails. I'll be sending announcements about when things are due, or if something comes up, if there's a question that everybody has, I'll be sending announcements and reminders and things. So just check Blackboard, keep up with the readings, keep up with make sure you're checking your emails. And, I think that as difficult as it may be, because we're not in person, I do think that we can get some good discussions going. I do think that we can have a good time with what it is we're doing. And I hope that you will have a really enjoyable and fulfilling experience with this class. And I hope that I do as well. So I look forward to working with all you, and please email me if you have any questions or concerns going forward, and I'll be happy to answer any of the questions that you have. And for everything else, just check the syllabus, check your email, keep up with the reading, and you'll be good to go. Okay? All right. So good luck and welcome to 205, Extended Summer Edition.